Hey guys, welcome to another week of no-gi. So today we're going to do another escape from the mount position or bottom mount position. And so this is a more technical way of doing it. And so there's more details and there's more angles and so on. But we want it. So here we go. So here I'm in the bottom mount position. And the first thing we're going to do here, if Lasse goes up a little bit, is create a frame with my hands, right? So I'm going to connect my hands together. And now my right arm is going to be acting like a frame from hip bone to hip bone, right? So we can turn slightly this direction so people can see it. So here, bam, like this, right? On this side, I'm going to be grabbing kind of like creating a shelf for this other hand to rest on, right? And I'm trying to bring this elbow on the inside of his thigh here, okay? So sometimes it's going to be really easy to just go in like this. But sometimes it's going to be harder and you have to move your whole body to create the space in between here, right? So I'll show you how I do it. So basically I move my whole body to the right here to create the space that I need to get my arm inside, right? Now what you will see is I'm slightly tilting my body towards where my hands are facing, okay? You will see that I'm not overexposing by turning all the way because then now he can get to my back, and we've been through the technical mount so we know what the dangers are, right? But here, if I'm kind of like 45 degrees turning this way, I'm not giving it too much of my back, and I can start now working with my hips in motion, right? Now, let's look at the legs a little bit here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stretch the leg that's near to his foot, okay? And why I'm doing this is because I want to create the ability so I can pull this leg over in between my legs, okay? So if this leg is underneath my leg, it's going to be really hard to do that, right? So I have to bring it flat to the floor. So now his foot is right beside parallel to my leg. And it's easier for me to bring the other foot over and bring it in and so on, okay? Now, there's going to be a fight here sometimes. Sometimes the foot is too high maybe, or sometimes it could be that he's like really strong and keeping his foot down to the floor. There's several different things that can happen. But the main idea here is I'm always like digging my heel on the floor here. So I'm digging my heel under. So like imagine like you're scratching your heel on the floor to hook almost like the front of his shin or front of his ankle. That's way better. So once you hear, boom, you can hook it. And if you feel like you can't reach it, especially if you're not that mobile, you're going to push with your elbow. So watch how his leg slides a little bit down. And this allows me an easier access to his leg. So here, once I'm in this position, right? Like I've said, important, don't overexpose to this side because now I'm giving him the back mount, right? So I'm only turning as much as I need to. Once I'm here, you will see I'm going to step on the floor here behind my thigh and I'm still hooking his leg here, okay? So this, if he tries to slide his foot forward here, I'm kind of hooking his leg and preventing him from going anywhere, okay? Now what I'm going to do here, once I've stuck this foot to the floor, I'm going to be able to move this bottom leg. At the same time, I'm going to use this elbow to push his leg down, okay? So I'm stepping and there, okay? So because if I didn't have this and I'm just moving, sometimes you'll feel that his leg can follow up. But if I can keep his leg down, there we go. I can now catch the half guard. Once I'm in the half guard, as soon as I catch his thigh here, I'm going to be switching my attention over to the other side here. Now, you will feel the transition can be awkward sometimes, but the main idea is you want to go inside underneath him and try to frame over to the other side here, okay? So you don't want him to catch an underhook as soon as you arrive over to the half guard on this side or anything similar kind of control. So you want to make sure that you're all the way curled up here. So when you're moving, it's easy for you to come up on your side to the other side here. Okay? Let's turn this side. So here, now focus on the legs. Now you can see me a little bit from the front. So my hands in front, right? And you have to keep in mind, now it's no-gi, so it's a little bit easier to like, there's not much of chokes that he can do, especially like considering the gi, he has the cross strokes, he has lapels and so on. But in the no-gi, I can always move my hands slightly up to defend, but I'm just gonna bring my arms down when I feel safe enough to start moving out of this position, right? So here, grabbing his leg, hooking it in, bring the knee in, curling up, I'm always like a ball, and now out to the other side. Now, if you wanna work the half guard, you can start looking for an underhook, or if you want to create some distance, get yourself away, you can get into open guard, closed guard, and so on. Whatever floats your boat. One last time. So here, and there we go. Thank you guys for watching. As always, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.